Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 10th. You'll be interested to know. 64 years ago, today, in 1962, a transatlantic communications satellite named Telstar was launched and transmitted the first live television signals across the Atlantic, dazzling audiences with moving images from afar. That milestone demonstrated the power of space-based relays to connect continents and ushered in a new era of global media and instantaneous international communication. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking clean with waves at 2 to 4 feet. Conditions will turn choppy as the wind shifts to side shore at 3 miles per hour around 9 a.m. and increases to 8 miles per hour by noon. Expect the swell to hold steady at 3+ feet through the afternoon. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with the 3-foot high tide, when the southwest swell is 2 feet at 16 seconds and the offshore wind is 2 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 3 feet at 7:45 a.m., followed by a 2.5-foot low tide at 11:30. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 71 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions are clean with 3+ foot waves on Saturday, ideal for catching some fun rides. Expect fair conditions to persist throughout the day, though winds will shift to onshore in the afternoon. Sunday sees a steady 3+ foot swell with clean conditions early, making it the standout day before a slight decline into Monday with 2 to 3+ foot waves. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 69 degrees with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:07, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:51. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 64 and a northeast breeze up to Skip. Sunday and Monday warm up with Sunday near 68 and Monday near 72, staying partly to mostly sunny with lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. A slight chance of rain returns Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night with highs near 71 and overnight lows around 57. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Los Angeles housing officials report that they have successfully averted a potential crisis that could have threatened thousands of families with homelessness by the start of 2027. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many low-income Angelenos utilized federally funded emergency housing vouchers to secure housing, with over 4,300 households currently relying on these vouchers. With increased federal funding and improved local budgets, all emergency housing voucher holders will transition to the traditional Housing Choice Voucher program, which is widely known as Section 8, easing concerns for many families. As long as participants still qualify for federal housing aid, they can remain in their homes without excessive paperwork. Now on to sports. Spain coach Luis de la Fuente stressed that he is not thinking about a potential World Cup semifinal against France, while they still have a quarterfinal clash against Belgium on Friday. He stated, "We are not thinking about anything other than Belgium. If we win, then we will speak about France. But as professionals, I can guarantee that we are completely focused on tomorrow's game." De La Fuente acknowledged that France booked a spot in the semifinals after a 2-0 win over Morocco. He remarked, "France were the better team. We know what they are capable of." De La Fuente expressed huge respect for Belgium, who beat co-host United States 4-1 in the last 16. He noted, "Belgium are a very strong team with players who are used to win. This will be a challenge." Spain are the only nation left in the tournament that has not conceded a goal, but they are not among the most prolific scorers. The coach mentioned that this is due solely to minor details, adding, "I am aware of what I can control, and I control that well." He concluded, "Whatever else happens is beyond our control. That gives me a lot of peace of mind. It is one thing to be nervous. It is another to be afraid." In local sports, the Dodgers bounced back from a midweek stumble, beating Colorado 4-3 Wednesday night to take the series at Dodger Stadium. Roki Sasaki was stellar through 6 innings, striking out 5 while allowing just 3 runs on a pair of homers. Kyle Tucker drove in 2, and the bullpen closed it out with Tanner Scott earning his 13th save. LA stands at 61-33, fresh off winning their last game and playing some of their best baseball of the season. Tonight they host Arizona in a critical NL West matchup at 7:10. Shohei Ohtani takes the mound against Eduardo Rodriguez in what's shaping up to be a competitive 3-game set. The defending champs are 7-3 over their last 10 and looking to extend their winning ways. Meanwhile, there's some noise about Dave Roberts' future. Mookie Betts is publicly backing the manager and wants him to stick around through 2032, when Betts retires at 40. Roberts has a deal through 2029 and isn't committing to a full 9-year extension. But the fact that your franchise centerpiece is vouching for him speaks volumes about their relationship and the stability this team values right now. The front office is also exploring the trade market ahead of the deadline, eyeing depth at catcher and infield. Detroit's Tarek Skubal is reportedly a target, though acquiring an ace of that caliber would require significant prospects. In top news, Kylian Mbappé had a goal and an assist after missing a first-half penalty kick. Ousmane Dembele also scored, and France beat Morocco by a score of 2-0 in the World Cup quarterfinals on Thursday. Mbappé's goal was the 20th of his World Cup career and came in his 20th match at the tournament. France will now face either Spain or Belgium in the semifinals in Dallas on Tuesday. Morocco's coach expressed disappointment, stating they had to run more and struggled with transitions. France dominated with a 21-4 advantage in shots on goal during the match. In business news, Taco Bell is reportedly pulling produce from some stores. Here's what to know. Food safety issues were more problematic for the industry prior to the outbreak of COVID-19, TD Cowen analysts stated, as social media now keeps consumers' attention spans short. An outbreak of cyclosporiasis, a parasite-caused illness with symptoms including explosive diarrhea, has sickened more than 1,000 people in Michigan. Currently, Taco Bell is pulling some menu ingredients from a handful of restaurants in the area. It remains unclear whether there is a connection between the two, but an analyst suggests that the impact on Taco Bell and its parent company Yum Brands would likely be limited if a link exists. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged for the week at about $63,000. Ethereum is down 2% to about $1,700. And XRP is down 4% to $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Microsoft's carbon emissions increased by 25% last year. According to its 2026 sustainability report, Microsoft's carbon emissions totaled 34 million metric tons without select interventions. This rise was driven primarily by the expansion of data center infrastructure and the decision to stop purchasing non-additional, unbundled renewable energy certificates. The report acknowledges that sustainability solutions are not keeping up with the demands of artificial intelligence. Microsoft aims to be carbon negative by 2030. In a similar vein, Google and Amazon reported spikes in emissions as well. And in entertainment news, Taylor Sheridan's empire is under attack from Paramount's new spy thriller series, which is back with a significantly more positive reception this season. The show premiered in 2024 and struggled to find an audience despite impeccable production values and an A-list cast. However, the second season, which premiered on June 21st, has been branded as a Paramount Plus original, taking on Sheridan's blockbusters head-on. The critically acclaimed series, titled The Agency, stars Michael Fassbender and received a 92% score on Rotten Tomatoes for its second season. It currently ranks fourth on the global Paramount Plus leaderboard, behind Dutton Ranch, South Park, and Yellowstone. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American journalist and author, Walter Lippmann. And he said, "The news and the truth are not the same thing." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.